So it's sharp 4. Shall we start? So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Welcome to the pre-charter session number 15 of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. My name is Sunita Chaudhary, and being the sergeant at arms for the meeting, it is my pleasure to be the first speaker today. Let me reiterate that the mission of a Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To speak, unmute yourself. When done speaking, kindly mute yourself. So with a huge round of applause, let us welcome the presiding officer of the day, Toastmaster Raj Bharat.
Thank you so much, Sunita, for opening today's meeting with warm welcome and warm greetings. Everyone, please give virtual round of applause for her, for future Toastmasters, Sunita.
Thank you so much.
Sunita is mind-side analyst by profession. Thank you, Sunita, for opening.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Welcome. As Sunita said, Toastmaster International has purpose for everyone to develop themselves as a better communicator and better leader. And in Toastmasters, time plays a crucial role. Time plays a crucial role in everyone's life. There's a bad news about time. Can anyone share? What is that?
We don't realize the value of the time, like
Time
how much
flies.
it goes.
True, we hardly realize value of time. Anyone else?
Is the only thing which you cannot, I think, get back. All other things you can.
True, great.
It is one thing which cannot be managed.
Yes, difficult to manage. Yes. Anyone else? I heard of one quote that bad news is time fly. Bad news is time fly, but good news is you are pilot.
Yes.
Let me share a small poem about time. I was sorting it out. Give me a moment to find it out. It's a very beautiful poem about time. I looked at the clock and a fear set in me. The fear of running out of time and never being free. I hate thinking that one day I will leave and all I left behind are broken dreams I did not achieve. I leave a footprint in the sand so that people know I did all that. I know my greatest fear is running out of time, but time is the only thing which we have to take care. Thank you. We will proceed with today's meeting, but before proceeding, let me share a small video about Toastmaster International. Let me share my screen for that. Is my screen visible?
Not as yet.
Is my screen not visible? Since there is a technical glitch, I'm stopping myself. Okay, sorry, probably there's technical glitch in that recording. So, am I audible? Okay, great. Okay, great. Let it be. So, in today's meeting, we will have prepared a speech, we will have training segment, we will have table topic segment, and then we will have evaluation. We will begin with first prepared a speech for today's meeting. And for sorry, give me a moment. Yes, yeah. So we will have prepared a speech by Toastmaster Pidhambaran, and for evaluating that speech, we have Toastmaster Chakradhar. I will request Toastmaster Chakradhar to read out a speech objective for Toastmaster Pidhambaran.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raj, and best of luck, Toastmaster Pitambaran, for your speech today. From the title itself, it is look like very interesting. That is, are you smart? And the speech time is 5 to 7 minutes. As till now, we are not an established Toastmaster club, so I think all the whatever meeting conventions are there, we are not going to follow that. But then also, we are going to experience a very good speech from Toastmaster Pitambaran. Speech title is "Are You Smart?" and it is of 5 to 7 minutes. So timer, please note down. It is the time length is 5 to 7 minutes. And thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Raj.
Thank you, Chakradhar, for sharing about a speech. Yes, I would be timer, and I will display timer card on my background. The green at minimum specified time, yellow at target time, and red at maximum specified time. So, a speaker Pidhambaran is a passionate Toastmaster who takes every opportunity to learn new things always. So, with huge round of virtual applause, please help me welcome Toastmaster Pidhambaran. Hello, Pidhambaran, are you ready? Great. Toastmaster Pidhambaran, are you smart? Are you a smart Toastmaster Pidhambaran?
Ismail Hussein, the renowned Malaysian author, wrote, and I quote, "To be adjusted in changing situation is smartness." So my host, Toastmaster Raj, are you smart?
I feel so.
You feel so. So if you get 60 days in a year extra, how will you spend that 60 days in your life? Adding 60 days every year in your life from now on will be more smartness. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Raj. My fellow Toastmasters, once again, good afternoon to you all from my side. All of us have this device in our home, right? A half-broken remote, many of the buttons missing or tampered. What does it say to us? We all fight for this device. What is the time we fight for that? Can anyone tell me?
Till the time it's working.
Yes, kids magic. What else? Mom want to see her favorite drama. Dad want to see the news channel. And foods even. Kids want to play with their funny games. And that is the time this poor device get in a tussle and end up with falling down and losing the button. And do you know value of this time what we spent in front of this television set in a day? Our prime time or 7 to 11 p.m. It's a time we fight for this device and spend in front of this magic box we can call it. You will be surprised to know that the prime time advertisement revenue globally, it is around 70 billion. Thankfully, for the last year, first time in 2 decades, this has declined. But as the saying goes, when one thing perishes, the other one will flourish. And the new one who took our time is this device. We all have it, right? It's a fact that it become an organ of our body. We can't live without that. And do you know that we spent almost, say, 4 hours in a day on the smartphones? Just calculate 4 hours a day, 28 hours in a week. In 52 weeks, that means in a year time, you are spending 1,456 hours, which is as good as 61 days. Just imagine if you can add that 61 days into your life, how smart you will be. Now, if you ask me how I spend my time, yes, I need to spend a lot of time on my phone. Just because of my job involves me into that nature. But my family back home in India, I speak to them on each and every day for almost 1 hour in the evening. And that call is a collective, like my mom is there, my wife is there, kids, all are there, sitting around the table, and we are discussing each and everything, whatever happened from morning till evening on that day. That keep me updated of everything. But above all, they don't feel that I am away from them. That's an emotional bond is getting enhanced every day. So I am contributing 1 hour to 4 members in my family, that 4 hours in their day, valuable time. Had it been otherwise, I would be spending this time with these devices or in front of the TV. I also try to spend almost 2 hours in a day in the evening with my friends and families. We have a very fabulous project called Target 10. That is on 10th of October, that is 10th of the 10th month of year 2021, we started a project called Target 10 to reduce 10% of our overweight. Everyone is part of that, including kids. They start enjoying this time better than anyone else. We do exercise, jogging, all sort of activity. And kids, they play around. And do you know one thing? Small kids who are always hiding behind their mom, on the very first day, call now, PB uncle, I want this, let us play this. What a change it is. Because we are contributing time to them. Isn't it a smart way of living? I believe so. Ladies and gentlemen, spend your time wisely, because tomorrow is never promised. So, how we can? Do you want to be a smart TV, a smartphone, or a smart individual who can improve the quality of life in and around you, your family members, and your friends? Think it before wasting your time next time. Back to you, Raj.
Great, lovely speech, Pidambaram, lovely speech. Let's give huge round of virtual applause for him. Pidambran, one request: are you here till 5 p.m. or after that? Will you be here?
I just want to enter to the contest. So as soon as possible, it is going to start, say, in 20 minutes, it will be starting. So
Okay, okay. Sure.
after the presentation, or even if my evaluator is ready, if he can.
Chakrita, are you ready with evaluation for his speech?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. Kindly go ahead.
For this great speech, if you ask me to start evaluation at the second moment, I'm ready for that.
Sure, can. Kindly go ahead, Chakrita, for evaluation of his speech. I'm starting my timing device.
So thank you very much.
Kindly wait for a moment. Kindly wait.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you. So, Toastmaster Chakrita is mind reader coach, sorry, a speed reader coach, and he is an author of book Unleash Your Memory. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Chakrita. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raj, and thank you, Toastmaster Pitambaran, whom we call PB, for such a great speech. What a way of highlighting a very good topic, that is, are you smart, or phones are smart, or TV are smart, and how you can be smart just by reducing your screen time. It may be your TV, it may be your phone, anything. Great way of saving at least 60 days of your year. And whatever points you have covered is very true. The same thing happens in my house also. The kids magic is there. I've already replaced 3 to 4 remotes till now in a year, and that to be in pandemic. So it was really, I can relate with that. And actually, whatever you have covered is the need of the hour. People should follow that. They should not give their brains to the digital devices. They should start using their brains. They should start exercising. So target 10 is the best thing which you are doing. It's a great service to the community. Thank you for your speech, and thank you for sharing us about the target 10. Now coming to some of the feedbacks which I think one should include in their speech. It was a great speech, no doubt about it. But the only thing, whatever figures you have shared, or whatever thing you have told that how one can save 61 hours, or how much time one spend in front of TV, or how much time one spend on his smartphone. If you have given some kind of supporting that this has been taken from this particular place, or this has been said by this, like you have said about the Malaysian author, that was something which was quite connecting, but then other things was little bit off connect. People want some kind of supporting for anything. You could have given it, nothing like it. Also, your voice quality was best on a platform, on a digital platform also, or a online scene also. You have used your hand gesture to the perfection. But voice modulation, I think there has to be little more whenever you feel that people should understand. If you're giving an advice, you should speak at a slower speed. If you can do that, nothing like it, the speech can be definitely with the next level. For me, it is already a next level, but if you'll include 2 or 3 things, it could be the best one which I can think of. So this is something I want to tell you. In summary, it was a great speech, great message given. Everybody can connect with that. And you have firstly taken Raj. We have started talking to Raj, started asking those questions. So connection was great. So overall, it was a great speech. 2 things which I have told, if you include that. So otherwise, for me, it is one of the good speeches which I've heard in recent times. So thank you, and over to you, Raj.
Thank you, Dikshit. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chakrita, for this beautiful evaluation for Toastmaster Pidambran. Beautiful speech. Thank you. Let me share time taken by Speaker Pidambran. He has taken 6 minutes 48 seconds for his speech, and Chakradhar has taken 3 minutes 35 seconds for your evaluation. So great. We'll request everyone to turn on your camera. We are going to start training segment, a special one for today meeting. If possible, we can take one good picture also. Sridhar, Rajesh, Seema. Put heart sign there. We take one great picture. Sunita has dropped. Okay. Put a heart sign on your screen. Awesome. Great, done. So moving forward with further in today's meeting, let's welcome someone who is very special. He is founder of Training Influence. He is in Toastmasters since 5 years. He is NLP practitioner and CBT coach. He is learning and development consultant. He has been humorous speech champion in District 98. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Avinash Singh with thunder round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, Avinash, you are audible. So Toastmaster.
Give me sharing rights, please. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes. So Toastmaster Avinash, be in time. Be in time, Toastmaster Avinash. Over to you. Yeah, Avinash.
Yeah, I need the sharing rights
Okay.
for a presentation.
Yes, yes, yes. Sure. Give me a moment. I may be co-host Avinash. You will able to share your screen.
Is the screen visible?
Yes, Avinash, it is.
Thank you. I'll start my training. So Vince Lombardi. Has anyone heard of Vince Lombardi? So Vince Lombardi was an American football coach who said that if you are 5 minutes early, you are already 10 minutes late. And today we are going to talk about what time means or time management is all about. So let me share a personal story with you. When I was in school, I had this friend, Firoz. We were very close. And sometimes I used to go to his house and his mother used to cook me a meal. And I used to enjoy the company. He used to sometimes fret it because for his mother, I was the Sharmaji's son. She always used to say, be like Avinash, right? And we grew up and we used to meet every day in school, and there was no point meeting outside because sometimes we used to because of dance practice or science project, but nothing in particular. We decided to continue our friendship even after school. And one thing which I kept on noticing is whenever we decided to meet, he used to be late. And this started with, say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And after a few years, I had to wait at least 2 hours because he had forgotten that he had to meet me and he had dozed off. Now, this pattern continued. And at one point of time, I realized that this is not helping. I gave him so many warnings, you can say, but he didn't oblige. And eventually, I told him I will never meet you again. Now, we were sort of best friends from school, but we grew apart. And one thing I realized, there is a very famous proverb which says, if people don't take care, if they don't appreciate your time, they will not appreciate your wisdom either. So you'll need to understand whether people are minding their time. If not, then they don't value you as a person also. And same goes for you. If you say you will be there, be in time. Now, what does this mean? In time. On time is dot. So I had to deliver this at 4:20. If I reached at 4:20, that's on time. I was not late. But that doesn't work. Even Vince Lombardi, he believed that you should be 15 minutes early. So he said 5 minutes early is 10 minutes late. That means you need to be at least 15 minutes before time in order to make sense, be in that moment, be stabilized so that you can transition. There are many times when you get out of the house, and tell me if it's true or not. You get out of the house, maybe you are not in a very good mood, and it affects your whole day when you reach office. Does this happen to you? Maybe you are on the way, you had a fight with someone, maybe a pedestrian or someone who's driving another car. It happened with me. I couldn't transition. And when I reached on time, I had a big fight with my boss because I was in a very bad mood. I didn't have time to transition. So, my dear friends, time is, though it's relative, though there are so many ways you can save time, but one thing which you will need to develop is your attitude towards time. Now, I see when I have looked at Toastmaster meetings when it became online, we have become a little bit lax because the meeting is at 5, I will be on time. I will actually put on my clothes at 4:58 because it may take 2 minutes to put on a shirt, right? Nobody's looking what's down. So I put it on and I just go ahead and I attend the meeting. And that's where the issue lies. So first of all, when you want to be in time, we'll need to work on the attitude of what is more important. People value people who make time for them. People respect people who make time for them. But people respect those people who are in time, not on time. They are a bit early. They are there waiting for you. I remember one of my friends who is my best friend now, he always is before time. That is in time. And whenever I reach, he's there smiling, greeting. And I respect that person so much. So First rule of time management is try to respect the time, not only your time, but others' time. And if people are not respecting your time, then it's time to let them go. Now, it was not easy for me to let go of a friend, but he didn't respect my time. Now, people will say, oh, this is so harsh. Can't you let that go? No, I can't. Because I could have done a lot of things in those 1.5, 2 hours, which I waited for that particular person to turn up. So always have those values in yourself if you want to manage your time properly. There will be a lot of time wasters in your life. So first of all, cut them off. Believe me, you will not be able to change people. So first, do that. So let's go on a few techniques. How many of you like to get up early in the morning? Anyone? I'm not telling you that do you get up early in the morning. So I wake up at 5 a.m. after I read the book. So Anand likes to get up at and a book by Robin Sharma. It's a beautiful book. Now it tells you the start of what exact a.m. Has anyone read this book? The 5 a.m. Club? Yes, no, maybe.
I bought the book, sir, but I have not read that book. It is reminding myself.
But that is also good. It keeps on telling you 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m. Yeah. I also have bought a lot of books which I keep on admiring for years. Okay. Now I've started reading a lot of books. And lately, I've stepped up the pace because I am now a part of Readers and Debaters Toastmasters Club. But that is one activity we do every month of reading books. But yes, this particular book, 5 a.m. Club, tells you that there is 1 hour in the morning which, if you can turn into a holy hour, that hour which is precious, you can actually make your day into a beautiful day. So just taking that 1 hour of time. So 1 hour in the morning, you focus on three things and three things only in that 1 hour. You start for the first 20 minutes of something which makes you physically active. That is physical exercise, jogging, yoga, whatever gets you sweating. That's the first 20 minutes. The second 20 minutes, you work on meditation or mindfulness or reflection, whatever suits you, or journaling, thinking about what you want to do for the day, for the month, for the year. Journaling is a good habit. You can start by writing down those points, and you will actually know, you will be able to reflect where your life is actually going. And then finally, the last 20 minutes you spend on reading something which is close to you, or watch or listening to a podcast, or listening to something, maybe a TED talk, the last 20 minutes. This will give you the body, mind, and spirit rejuvenation, which actually will save a lot of time for you, because once you wake up in the morning, it is very difficult for you to, the first thing what you think is, why should I get up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., whatever. And when you get up, what do I do? So here, this is what you do. Now, how does it save time? Because it makes you active. Once you are active, once you have taken care of your body, mind, and spirit, it's very relevant to you that, okay, now what's next? Now, how many of you do a to-do list? Have you done a to-do list? I do a honey-do list. Okay. Do you know what is a honey-do list? My wife gives it to me. Honey, do this, honey, do that. Okay. So that is a honey-do list. But I also have a to-do list, right? So, how many activities generally do you put in a to-do list? How many? Anyone?
I used to put like 8 to 10 activities earlier, but I have reduced it to now 2 to 3. And now I'm planning to reduce it to just one.
Great, great. Okay. Have you read this book, Eat the Frog First? If you
Yeah.
have, yeah. So I gathered that. So, yeah, the to-do list actually is, uh, you know, a wish, a wishful thinking list, which sometimes we are not able to. Yeah, most of the times we are not able to, and we keep on redoing the to-do list. Okay, or maybe taking the items to the next day. So what? Yeah, I think it was John Maxwell who wrote that book. Frogs Eat the Frog First. So those activities which you think
You're not audible.
will help you immensely, those activities you should do first. As in, I am. Hello. Can I? Am I audible now? Am I audible now, Dutch?
Little bit breaking Avinash in the between. Sometime it comes proper and sometime it goes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The net is a little bit erratic today. Okay. So yeah, I'll try and be a little bit slower in order for you to listen properly.
Sure, Avinash. Sure, sure.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So yeah, I was talking about the activities which we actually push off. We don't like to do because we want to be perfect at it. And that book says that eat that frog first, because frog is something which is no, we uh, not nothing to it's dreadful. It's something which we won't do, right? So all those activities which we should do but we are not doing, like I am supposed to create a lot of content every day. Okay, that is my frog. Okay, but I want to be perfect at it. That's why I keep on postponing or procrastinating towards it. Take that activity as Miss Lucky said, that 2 or 3 activities. That's it. Those activities you should plan properly and work towards it. Now I have a lot of things, but I will just focus on something which is the 4 Ds of time management, and that is very simple. How do you prioritize? How do you work towards your time management, right? What are the things which you should work, what are the things which should discard, right? So Eisenhower, okay, one of the presidents of United States, created this Eisenhower box. I believe you can see this. And it has the matrix of urgent and important. So important here and urgent here. And there are the 4 Ds of time management: do, decide, delegate, and delete. If you are able to master this, then you will be able to do anything and achieve anything in the limited time that you have. So what is urgent and also important? What are those activities? So here there is an example: write an article for today. For me, it will be create a video for today and post it on social media or post it on YouTube, which will help people build capability. So that is the do for him. That is urgent and important, because as long as I am consistent, people will sort out, and people will seek my guidance. If I am lax, if I am not able to share my wisdom, there is no point of me training, right? Because people will not know what I know. I need to keep on sharing. So that is my do. That is my do it now. So there are activities in your life which are urgent and important, both. You should do it instantly. Then there is something which is important, but it is not urgent, and that is something related to exercising, calling family and friends, because relationships are important. Those are the people who will be there for you. And believe me, in this 1.5, 2 years, you must have known how important your family is, how important your friends are, how important your loved ones are. So you need to decide, okay? Schedule a time for it. Okay, so it can be your exercising, it can be calling friends, family, researching articles, long time business strategy. It is important, but it is not urgent. You don't have to do it right now, so you can delay it a little bit and decide. Then there are a few things which you can do. Okay, it's not important, it's urgent, but even someone else can do with a little bit less skill, or maybe someone of your, maybe a subordinate, or some, if you are talking about personal things. I told you the honey-do list. Okay, so my wife can do it, but she doesn't have time, so she delegates it to me, right? So I need to do it. So I make lunch every day, for your information, right? So that is the delegate part. Okay, so it's urgent because we need to eat every day, but it's not important for her to make it every day. So I do it. So delegate. And who can do it for you? Who has the skills to do it for you, right? And delegation is one of the most important leadership aspects, I can say, which if you master, you'll be able to uh, do a lot of things, get a lot of things done. So we always want to feel that, okay, we need to do each and everything. If you keep on doing that, you will not have time for the most important activities in your life. Okay, so it is important to delegate. So there are a lot of things which others can do it for you. So try and delegate those things. And finally, delete those things which are no longer important. Okay, so watching television, checking social media. I remember the other day I just caught attention of watching a reel. Okay, that guy who does like this, something like this, and he's like, common sense, you don't understand this much, and he keeps on doing those things. And I started watching the reel, and no, poof, 30 minutes gone from my life because watching those videos, and suddenly I was watching cat videos and dog videos and whatnot. So it is important for you to understand what to eliminate from your life. If you're able to understand that, what to eliminate from your life, what to delete from your life, which is not urgent and not important, then you will be able to find some time for yourself. Okay, I have 5 more minutes, and I want to share this nice technique which I have heard and I have tried, which works for me. I have tried a different variation of it, but let me talk to you about it. So Francisco Cirelli shared the Pomodoro Technique. Now, Pomodoro Technique says that choose a task, okay, and set a timer. Choose a task, set a timer for 25 minutes. Work for that 25 minutes and then take a break of 5 minutes. Then again set a timer of 25 minutes. Go back to the activity. If the activity is not finished, go back to that activity. But after every 25 minutes, take that particular 5 minutes. And after 4 times, you take a longer break. Right? It's like the schedule which we used to have in our school. The first period, second period, time between teachers was approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so one lecture, then 5 minutes, the lecture, then 5 minutes, lecture, 5 minutes, and then a big break in between, and then again 4 times. So Pomodoro Technique helps us to concentrate better. Now, with this distracted world that we live in, it's very difficult to concentrate, to focus. So instead of saying that, oh, today I will take 3 hours and I will do all those things that I have not done. Believe me, it won't happen. Okay, so it might be in your list of the next year, the resolutions which you make, but it hardly happens. This is a better way because you start small. You start with 25 minutes. I am not working on a lot of time. I'll start with 25 minutes and let's see how it goes. And it gives us this opportunity to keep on working towards those goals. So the variations are many now in 5 a.m. club also. Sorry, Anand, because I'm sharing a few things from 5 a.m. club, but you should read that book. So 5 a.m. club, what Robin Sharma has done is he has added more time to the Pomodoro technique. So instead of 25-5, he says 60-10. 1 hour you work, 10 minutes you take a break. 1 hour you work, say 10 minutes you take a break. So that is something which he tells. And he has taken a leaf out of the, Eat That Frog First book also, where he says that first 90 minutes. So he's not talking about the holy hour. So holy hour is from 5 to 6, which he says. After that, you freshen up, you have your breakfast with your family, and around 8:39, when you are ready for your work, the first 90 minutes, you should work on the most important thing which you think will change your life. So there might be a business strategy, something which you want to accomplish in the future, whatever it is that you think is okay. Yeah, that happens. So focus on that particular activity for the first 90 minutes, and you will be able to find that suddenly you have started working on your dream or whatever you feel that is very important in your life. Okay, Rajesh, your children are wanting you at first. Okay, so believe me, the first thing which you do is to work on the attitude that you yourself respect your time. Okay, you respect your time, you respect others' time. And if people don't respect your time, cut them off from the list of people who, because they will not value you as a person because they don't value your time. The second part is understand what's in your to do. And if there are too many things, it won't work. 1, 2, 3, maximum 3 things, and those should be very important. I am not telling you that put all those things like, okay, I want to go ahead and buy grocery. Okay, that's not a to-do list. The to-do list of what actually you want to accomplish in a day with respect to your work, with respect to your dreams, with respect to the most important thing that you want to accomplish in your life. So which determines success. So work on that. Focus on what you can do right now. Do, delay, delegate, and delete. So work on the 4 quadrants. What is more important? What is urgent? And accordingly work towards it. Try giving more time to your activities which you think are important, and those activities you can eliminate which don't add much value. Okay? And finally, you can use a lot of techniques like Pomodoro technique, like 60-10 technique, and you will be able to manage time. You will be able to go from one activity to other seamlessly, and that will save a lot of time because most of the time we are thinking what to do next. If you have it programmed properly and you keep on taking those mental breaks, you will be able to accomplish a lot of things. I had seen this TED talk. I forgot the person's name, but he started with small activities, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And he kept on going back to those activities, like the Pomodoro. And eventually he has created so many world records in Granny Square, in reaching the highest summits, reading 52 to 100 books a year. And he did this just by getting back to it. Okay. So you read a book, you don't have time now, you close it, you go back to the activity, you find some time, you again take the book and you start reading. Make every hour, make every minute, make every second count. And that's how you go. The big things don't matter, the small things, the 1 minute, the 2 minutes, the 5 minutes, which you can save and which you can be productive at, that will save you more time and that will help you to reach your goals. So I hope you got something out of this particular time management section. The most important thing is be on time, okay, be in time, and try to manage your time according to some of the techniques. There are a lot of techniques. You can go on Google and search for it, but believe me, try to focus on those important and urgent activities which will change your life. And believe me, that time spent on your most important activities, you will feel that, oh, I have a lot of time and I have actually made that time work for me, because eventually I reached my goal. And in success, you will find that you made the best of the time that you had. So that's something which I feel you should work upon. And I am doing my best to take that particular opportunity to work on what I think can save time for me. I always feel, and I will always share this, that if you are 5 minutes early to anything, you are already 10 minutes late. So thank you, and over to you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Avinash. Thank you so much for sharing such a beautiful tips about time management. We should respect each other time. We should be making note of to-do list always. We do follow 4D: do, delete, decide, and delegate. And this Pomodoro technique. Definitely, it will add value for everyone who are present here, and it will change people's life. Definitely. Thank you so much, Avinash. Let's have applause, huge round of applause for him.
Yeah, I finished my session 1 minute early, so I saved time.
Anyone, if have questions for him, kindly unmute yourself and ask your questions. He would be very happy to answer your question.
Sir, it was one of the wonderful session I have learned. So I'm sure that I will put everything into practice. That is more powerful. I am assure you, sir. One question. Sir, actually, you have told that it is a blend of 3 activities. We need to do the exercise and we have to do the mindfulness. Then whatever the important thing, any podcast, we need to listen. So it is a blend. Okay. So what the research says is that if you do 45 minutes exercise, then only the fat burning will take place. So, but in Robin Sharma sir's book, it's 20 minutes exercise. So any opinion on that? You can throw some light on that.
Yeah, so that is one part of it. Okay, so this exercise is to jumpstart the day. It is not to burn your fat. There is something called as uh, 2WW. Okay, so 2WW is the second wind workout. Okay, which you do in the evening, where you spend a little bit more. So 45 minutes to 1 hour, where you actually work out. Okay, I believe in that particular thing. This thing which I was talking about is about jump starting your day, so that your heart is raising, you are awake and wide awake, and you start doing your work. Okay, so sometimes you don't see, it's not necessary to follow him. You can have, so I followed it for some time. I got very good results, But then I went back to working out 1.5 hours in the morning and then starting my day. So it really depends, right? So follow what suits you. It's not that because Robin Sharma is saying you should do that. Okay, so that's something, but it's logical with respect to it. Jump starts your day. That's the only thing which he wants to say. Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
my pleasure.
Great. Any more questions for him? I think we can take one more question, one final question, if anyone has.
Sir, one more question, sir. You told that 1 hour we need to go through the, see, we have to stick to our work. Then 5 minutes we need to take a rest. I'm sure that, what about you are thinking about that accomplishing a task? When you prioritize and accomplishing some task, I'm sure that some of the good neurotransmitter get elevated and we feel something euphoria, some feel a sense of accomplishment. So please throw some light on that.
See, Pomodoro technique again. So I gave you two different techniques. I gave you Pomodoro technique and I gave you Robin Sharma 60-10 technique, right? So I naturally believe that, you take some time off because after some time your mind stops working with respect to, getting those ideas, getting, it work properly. In my training sessions also, I take a break after 60 to 90 minutes, because after that, I'm not able to, even if I'm doing a lot of activities, it's very difficult for people to get engaged, after a particular point of time. So it goes the same way for you. So whatever works for you, but ensure that you take time. So I keep on telling my wife, because once she sits on the chair, then she is there and she's going on and on. I have to shake her. Okay, take a break. Take a break for 5 minutes. Just row, just walk and then come back, right? So it is very important for you to take that mental break from that particular activity, go back to it, because our body is not designed to continuously keep on working, because you will break it. Okay, so that's why that little bit of time is needed, a little bit of, away movement, a little bit of stretching maybe, and get back to it. So that is something which I feel that you can work towards. And so one of my friends is suffering, he just did a back surgery. Okay, he's also a Toastmaster, and the main reason, the main culprit was sitting for long hours. Okay, so, and he works in an IT industry. So we need to take those, even for our back to function properly. Okay, take those small breaks, take a coffee break, take a green tea break. I drink a lot of green tea. So do that. You get that euphoria when you accomplish it. Okay, so it doesn't matter, if you take a 5 minutes break in between. Once you accomplish it in time, you will get that euphoria, come what may.
You're a new.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
My pleasure.
Great. Thank you so much, Avinash, for this beautiful session. We will have evaluation of Toastmaster Avinash session. After table topic segment, we have a very special person for that too with us. But before that, let me say time taken by Toastmaster Avinash for this segment is, it is right now becoming 35 minutes, 35 minutes, including question and answer segment. But yeah, he completed he was in time for his segment. Okay, great. Moving forward, to be in time for everyone, we are going to start table topic segment. For that, we have Toastmaster Movina with us. She is from Rajasthan. She's from Kota, Rajasthan. She is MBA in academics. She's freelance software skill trainer. She's in Toastmasters since 2019. She's extrovert and she loves social media and traveling. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Movina for table topic segment. Over to you, Movina.
Thank you so much. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Table topic session is an impromptu session which empowered member to thinking on their feet. Time for table topic is 1 to 2 minutes. And today I am the table topic master. So can we have the first volunteer for our table topic session? Toastmaster Naresh.
Great evening, madam.
Are you ready for your topic?
No, sir. No, madam. I just joined first time about Toastmaster and learning.
That is not an issue. I'll just give you a small, easy topic, so it would help you in, overcoming your fears.
Yep.
You can just try, as long as you can speak.
Okay, madam. I will do later, madam. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Can I give you a topic now?
I have no topic, madam.
Pardon?
Okay.
Okay. So you need to choose a color between red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, yellow. Can you choose any color? Can you choose a color?
Me, madam.
Toastmaster Naresh, can you choose a color?
Blue, madam.
Okay. So your question is, what is your favorite game of childhood which you used to play with your brother or sister? So it's all about the time. The theme is all about the time. So the question is, what is your favorite game in your childhood which you used to play with your brother or sister?
For football, madam. Football.
Can you elaborate it a little bit? Can you talk about it?
Oh, madam, I have just played with no
Okay,
rules
no issue.
in
Anand,
childhood period.
no issue. Anand, can you speak about the topic?
So which game I played during my childhood? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
See, I wanted, yes, thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving a wonderful topic on which game do you prefer. So during the childhood days, even during my adolescence period, I used to play. Kabaddi is one of the pride of that. We have store our stamina, and right. So this is one of the play during the college days. Right, I shifted to cricket. Right, that is little bit the restful play. But if you see the kabaddi, right, so 8 people and 8 people, right, both are more give more concentration to what is going to happen. It creates a lot of curiosity and interest what is going to happen, right? And also this is one of the game which increases the bonding and right team bonding as well as team bonding. So this not only increases the stamina and also it gives us the coherence among the people who are playing in the game, right? So we never perceive that the person who is playing as an opponent. The person after completing that, right, we will always play with bet, not that much, only 50 rupees, 20 rupees or 30 rupees during my school days. Once we completed, both the team, we get together and we go to the shop and we take cool drinks. That we used to enjoy as a game, as a party, as a bonding. Wow, that was one of the greenery moment in my past life. That whenever I think of that, the euphoric moment, the endorphin, encapsulins, the dopamine, that always boosts my. So it was a fabulous memory. Over to you, Table Topic Master, for giving a wonderful greenery topic, a nostalgic moment. Over to you.
A huge round of applause for Anand.
Thank you.
Can we have Miss Seema with us?
Yeah, sure. Just a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you choose a color between red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink?
Pink.
Okay. Your question is, if you had to live inside of a TV show for a week, which show would you like to be in? If you had to live inside a TV show for a whole week, which show you would like to be in? Any TV show?
TV show. Okay. Can it be a news show?
Yes, of course. It
Okay.
totally
Okay.
depends on you.
So
Over to you.
yeah. So I think I would like to be inside Arnab's channel. Arnab Goswami, I think you might have heard of him, and he's one of the most popular and the most bashed TV anchor that we have today. So I would like to be in his TV channel, in his inside his TV news show, because he brings in a lot of topics which invite a lot of viewpoints from different kinds of people, and in the process he makes people he makes people emote, and he makes people bring out their innermost feelings about certain incidents or whatever that is being discussed. So that is why I would love to be there, so that I can voice my own opinions on subjects which I hitherto would not have been given an opportunity for. And here a bit of a bit of bluntness and a bit of honesty also goes, and I would really like it, because then I will be able to voice my opinions on certain subjects, and nobody would mind it, because that show format is such that people are quite blunt, quite straightforward, and a lot of debates are going on. So despite Arnab being not well liked or something, I would love to be inside his TV show, in that news show. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful take. Can we have Chandradhar Dixit? Can we have Chandradhar Dixit? Lucky or Yoga Lakshmi? Okay. Who would like to go first? Okay, ma'am. So can you choose a color between red, orange, yellow, green, purple?
Purple.
Pardon?
Purple.
Purple. Okay, your question is, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Any
Superpower. Yeah, superpower. I would like to be a child again.
Okay.
Because that's the best part of everyone's life. You'll be with your parents and you will be with your grandparents, which is more. I'm a grandparent myself, but I miss my granddaughter now because she's moved to a little different place for her school. So I love to be a child, and you can get whatever you want in the right time, at the right place, and with the right people. And my days were much better than these days. These days, people have to be very careful with their children. Children have to be very careful with everyone in the world. So our days were very open. We were all very safe. We didn't have so much of negativity around us. So I would love to be a child again.
Can you speak a little more?
Little more you want me to speak? Yeah, because the child's level is so nice, you can play, you can do whatever you want, and at the same time, how I was brought up was totally a very happy time, I could say. Like, we were given the responsibility, we were given the love, we were given everything with the limits. So we were not, we never knew what is tantrum. Like some children, when I see them getting tantrumatic, I get a little, upset. The parent also finds it very difficult to control them. And for us, it was not like that. When my mom or my grandmom says no, it is understood that something is not needed with that. So that was it. But these days, they ask n number of questions. The parents are not able to answer their questions because parents feel that they have to show their ego, and they have to show their attitude in front of their friends and others. Even in a shop, when a child says she wants something, they say no, and they cannot give a proper answer to the child. But in our days, it was like, parents knew how to handle us and they have given us the correct answers. So I feel that those days were much better than these days.
Exactly. Thank you so much for
You're
sharing your
welcome.
thoughts.
You're
It was a
welcome.
wonderful day indeed. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Can we have Lucky, Miss Lucky with us? Yeah. Can you choose a color between orange, yellow, green?
Yellow.
Okay. Your question is, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? The place which you want to visit. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, sure. So I would like to say that, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this topic. Yes, there are several places that I would like to go. In fact, not one. I have been to Switzerland, and of course, that is the place that I would like to go again. Why? Because it relates to time management, one thing. Because there I have seen people, after 4 or so in the evening, I have seen that people are so relaxed. There, I could see that there was no stress in their faces. I could see people from, getting out of their offices and straightway going to the park and playing cricket, enjoying their life. So that kind of, they had time for themselves and for their family members. So that is one thing that I would like to, yes, I can spend my life there, if I get an opportunity. On the other hand, you would probably feel that this is completely opposite of what I was saying till now. Another place that I can say is maybe Mathura or Vrindavan is another place that if I get a chance, I can spend my life there. Because I've been reading Bhagavad Gita recently, and I'm getting, into that devotional mode a lot. And I'm putting up a lot of time. I start feeling that, if I get a chance, I can stay there and I can get into the devotional way of my life, and I can continue living in that way for my entire life from now, whenever I get a chance. So these are the two drastic things. You might feel that this is something very weird, but yeah, this is how it is, and that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice take. Can we have another volunteer with us who would like to speak? Anyone? Anand, Mr. Avinash? Anyone is there to take a topic? I just want to tell you that public speaking is not something to be scared on. Whenever you are facing your fears, you are definitely learning something. Because I just want to share my experience. In 2019, I was really scared. I was afraid to be on the stage, to be online in front of the audience. But now you can see from this 2019, 2020, and 2021, my fear of speaking is almost gone because of practice. It takes a lot. Just believe me, it takes a lot. The more you participate, the more you learn. So this is what I want to say. And coming towards the table topic, speaking tips, I just want to say the one thing which will help you out is practice, practice, and practice. The more practice you do, and the more you will learn. And one important thing, as the theme is all about the time. So time is something which is very important, and it's not the main thing, it's just only thing. Whenever we are talking in table topics, the time is 1 to 2 minutes. So what we have to do is we have to finish our speech in 1 minute or between 2 minutes. So we should need to follow for the table topics. That is, you should have a content. The content is something which is very important, something which you can deliver to the audience. Number one is your opening, number second is the body, and number third is the conclusion. It is something which is very important for any speech. First, you have to start, then you have to make a body of the speech, and then you have to conclude. So you have to conclude it well so that it stays in the heart and the mind of the audience. That's what I want to say. And over to Toastmaster Raj.
Avinash has turned on to take the topic. If Avinash, would you like to take if she has?
No, she called my name, so I was like, yeah.
Okay,
So,
I'll give you a
but
topic.
it's very equally good. So, I don't think we have time.
We have time.
We can take one. There is time for one.
Okay, okay. So, Mr. Avinash, what color you would like to take?
So, do I have a color palette or I just choose any color?
You can, I'll just show you the colors. I'll just tell you the color. That is, there is a red, there's orange, there is yellow, there's purple, and there is blue.
Purple.
Purple. Okay. Your question is, tell us about something nice that you did for someone else today or yesterday. Tell us about something nice that you did for someone else today or yesterday.
Okay, so how many of you are married? I don't think so many of you. Yeah, Naresh is married. Great. So when you look at marriage, one thing, Lucky is also married. So one thing which you look at is never ever forget one thing. That's your anniversary. So mine was yesterday. And we were so busy because I had so many things which I needed to do. And my wife, she was supposed to speak in the conference. We were together, but in two different rooms, online, on Zoom. So I anticipated that maybe it is time for me to do something which might be a nostalgia. Earlier, I used to do a lot of origami. So I made an origami of a heart box. When you open it, you see, I love you. Simple. Now, I did that because at that point of time, I had forgotten to buy something for her. So I totally forgot it. I was not able to, I was cursing myself. I was not able to forgive myself, but I tried to make it up by stating, so all the guys, there's a tip for you. By stating that this was actually my first idea. Actually, it was the last and the saving idea where, give something, do something nice for her. She looked at it, all the moments which we had earlier, before marriage, the 2 years of courtship, it all came back to her, how I used to do small things for her. And she enjoyed that more than last year's gift, which actually cost me. So I thought making those small moments is much more important than purchasing expensive gifts. Reach the heart and you will be able to make a difference. Thank you, and over to you.
Excellent. That was a smart take, I must say, but a good one too. Okay, then we are done with the table topic and over to Toastmaster Raj.
Great. Thank you so much, Mobina, for conducting this table topic so well. So interesting topic. Everyone spoke so well on your topic. Thank you so much for this beautiful way of managing this table topic segment. Let's have a huge round of virtual applause for him, for her. Awesome. So now it's time to, okay, I have posted the link to be get voted for best table topic speaker. All speaker has been qualified, all were within defined time limit. Let me say time taken by each of the speaker. Anand has taken 2 minutes 24 seconds, Seema took 1 minute 54 seconds, Yoga Lakshmi took 2 minutes 28 seconds, Lucky took 1 minute 59 seconds, and Avinash took 2 minutes 58 seconds. So now let's turn on your camera and welcome very special person again for the evaluation of the training segment. She is a founder of playmytrainings.com. She has been director of excellent services. She has been in HR and L&D profession since 23 years. She is an author, speaker, and trainer. Please help me welcome future Toastmaster Lucky for the evaluation. Over to you, Lucky.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Raj. Okay, so it was a wonderful session, and in fact, the entire today's meeting was wonderful. Everyone spoke so well, even the table topic session went well. The training topic by Mr. Avinash, it was wonderful session, and it summarized everything, almost everything about time management. You shared a lot of things in that 25 to 30 minutes that you spoke on. So it was very interesting and very informative. The key learnings that I would like to share that I could get from your session. Of course, the first thing that was very interesting was that the attitude towards time and attitude towards your own time, respecting self-time. Second thing, respecting others' time. That was another important point to be taken. And then the focus on 4 Ds of time management. I liked all of these 3 because these are the key things. If we follow only these 3 things, I think the entire time management would be done for us. And interestingly, I liked the point that in everything you related all these points with something or the other, which is there in some book or something. Like you talked about the 4 Ds, which is UI matrix, that we also call it as urgent important matrix. Who has given this? I also use this as a tool in my time management sessions, but I never shared the name of the person, and this is a learning for me also. That's great. 3 most loved points in time. I am myself, I also train on time management, but I always talk about on time. And I liked the point that you talked about in time. And I was also like, most of the people feel that being on time is something which is important. And I'm always on time. Even today, I was there at 4 o'clock. But I realized that, yes, coming 10 minutes earlier, joining 10 minutes or 5 minutes online, we can be 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes earlier. That's better to gain the respect and to share the respect of others, to show the respect for everyone. The second thing that I loved most was the honey-do list. I liked that. It was hilarious. That is the reason I liked it. The honey-do list. I will use that for my husband. The Pomodoro technique, I liked that also. Till now, I used to have this technique used for my daughter. I used to tell her to do Pomodoro for her studies. But I never thought of using this as myself, for me, on myself also, for my work and all. I never did that. So that's a learning for me. I'll do that. So in time was the aha moment for me. Yes. The honey-do list was the hilarious thing. So I loved it. And everything related to everyone's life. And you related everything with other authors, also various authors, you related the concepts. That was the thing I liked. 2-3 points on improvement. In the beginning, I had thought that this will be more hilarious, I think, because that was mentioned somewhere. So that's what I expected. It lagged a bit over there. I'm sure next time we will have more, funny speech from you, and I would wait for that. Voice modulation, I feel little more could be there, although it was fine all throughout. But in between, I lost connect a bit, where I found that a little bit more voice modulation would have helped me be in connect with the speech. So overall, it was very informative, very well spoken, and very good, summarizing of the points of time management, the topic of time management, the summarization of that, which you did. That was very well done. Thank you.
Great.
Over to you, Toastmasters Raj.
Great. Thank you so much, Lucky, for she's doing the evaluation in Toastmaster very first time. And she has been so clear, so to the point, so well summarized. I'm really amazed with her. Thank you so much, Lucky, for your beautiful.
Thank you.
Great. So we are at the final phase of today's meeting. I have been posted a voting link. Let me see how many. I think I have the winner name ready with me. So before announcing the winner name, I will love to listen some feedback, and let me announce that Lucky is going to serve our club as charter president of Chalk Industry Toastmasters Club. We are very fortunate to have her in our club. Congratulations, Lucky. Congratulations from behalf of every member, every future member of the club.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity, Toastmasters Raj. And I hope I'll be able to fulfill the responsibility, and I hope I'll be able to get the support of you all.
Yes, absolutely. We are here, and full Toastmasters community are here for uplifting every individual, as they are part of Toastmasters, for uplifting everyone, uplifting themselves and uplifting each other also. So let me announce the result of today's table topic, best table topic speaker, and it's very obvious. Anyone can guess who can be the best table topic speaker for today's meeting? Let's turn on your camera. Anand, Movina, Yoga Lakshmi, Jina. We have best table topic speaker for today is Toastmaster Avinash. Congratulations, Avinash. I will share the certificates with you one-to-one on personal chat, personal connect. So those who are little unaware, this Chalk Industry Toastmasters Club is a club which we are in process of chartering. We are planning to soon charter this club as soon as possible. And for anyone who wish to take the membership of the club, who wish to take charter membership of the club, can connect with me or Lucky. I think me and Lucky are here only who are actively involved with this club's activities so far. And Avinash is always with us for mentoring, guiding, because he is very deep experience in Toastmasters. So with this, officially, I'm closing today's meeting. We will have next meeting again on next Saturday. And before that, let me have anyone who wish to share any feedback for today's meeting, kindly unmute and share your feedback. Avinash, I know your time is very precious. If possible, if you have time, then you can stay with us for a few more minutes. If you have some other commitment, then feel free to leave, Avinash. I mean, it's okay. Avinash, you are on mute, Avinash.
I'll stay.
Okay, great. So let's listen to some feedback from Seema. Hi, Seema. You are on mute, Seema.
Hi. Yeah, sorry. So wonderful meeting, as usual, full of value, and it was short and crisp. And what I like is we always keep on time, in time. What should I say? Okay, in time. We begin on time and we end on time, and that is something I really like. We don't go on and on about useless topics, and I loved all those table topics and the way Avinash talked about how to be in time. And yes, again, I would reiterate that it was a wonderful presentation, and also the slides, the slides that he had made, that also went very well with the way he talked. So that was also very good. And overall, very nice experience. Again, this is the second time I'm attending, and again, very valuable. So thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Seema, for your kind words. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Naresh. Would you like to share your experience, Naresh?
Thank you very much, sir and madam. I'm very blissful to take part today's session, sir. I will participate in another sessions also, sir. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much, Naresh, for joining today's meeting. Thank you. Yoga Lakshmi, would you like to share your experience, your feedback, anything from your side?
Me, sir?
No, Yoga Lakshmi. I think she is not here. Anand?
So I always excited to attend Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club's meeting every week. But today, the Avinash and Table Topic Master session was really icing on the cake for this Toastmaster Club. Really, I have enjoyed lot of insight I got from this time management session. I'm sure it was though it is a half an hour session, what the essence he has given, wow, it is like an ounce of gold for me and for everyone. So on the table topic, the topic, that was a wonderful topic. Really, I was enjoying while I was delivering the topic. Wow, fantastic session. So thanks for organizing Toastmaster Raj. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Anand is very, he attends our meeting very regularly. He participates very actively. Thank you so much, Anand, for all your contributions. Let's listen from Avinash some points which probably we can work, or any good or improvement points for us, Avinash.
So I was very happy to see that you already have a charter president. Congratulations, future Toastmaster Lucky. So we are lucky to have you, and we are hoping that we will have a great time. So I'm already part of 2 Toastmasters clubs, so I don't want to burden myself in being a part of one more. I would have loved to be a part of this Toastmaster because it is very close to my heart. Training, coaching is something I do for a living. But I told Raj I will be there every step of the way. Just don't tell me to join it because it will be too much for me. I would not be able to dedicate, and that is something I take it very personally. Today I was trying to juggle between a few meetings. I have a meeting at 6 again. So what I love about this particular charter of this club is, at the helm of it, we have someone so dedicated and so polite that I have known Raj Bharat, and he is one person who has a heart of gold. So I believe that if you join this club, you will feel that particular thing. And Raj, I want to suggest that you have at least 10 more Anands in your group, because that is the enthusiasm level that we need to see. It's like, oh, this was great, this is something which I need, and that actually lifts up the whole thing. And then you have a little bit of future Toastmaster Seema, a little bit of Toastmaster Lucky, where you have that heart and the emotions in, and you have a holistic club. So I believe that if you put those ingredients of enthusiasm, a little bit of heart, a little bit of knowledge, you will have a good club very soon. The Toastmasters values, which is integrity, respect, service, and excellence, it has worked a great deal for me. I use it in my personal value list also, the integrity, respect, service, and excellence. And in Toastmasters, we work on servant leadership. So leadership by serving others. And this is something which has driven a lot of leaders to become much better leaders. So training, coaching, facilitation, that is the one speciality of this future club. But also the Toastmaster part of it, where leaders are made. I think joined together, this will be a fabulous club. So I just hope you are convinced, then you can have more people, and we can have this club formed soon. We need 20 people. I believe Raj might have told you. This is a fantastic concept. Over to you, Raj.
Thank you, Avinash. Thank you so much for your blissful words, blessings, and for everything. I know we all are here together always for long time because Toastmaster is going to be 100 years old organization in coming few years, and it has changed many people. It has transformed many people's life. Definitely, it has transformed people's life. Wherever they are, how far, how better, how good they are taking their life to the next stage. They are exploring their stage in life at the further next level. And there are many examples you will find in Toastmasters community for this. Let's listen few words from Lucky, then probably we will wrap up for today.
So thank you very much, everyone, for joining in, and I hope to see you all in future meetings as well. And in fact, I would like to add to Avinash that I also joined this club. One of the major reasons was that I spoke to Raj and I got to know him that he was so, he has heart of diamonds. Probably the way he speaks, you can immediately connect to him. And the theme of this club is also another thing, which was the major reason, because I'm also from training, and of course that relates to me very well. So that was the reason, and I'm enjoying it. This is the third meeting I'm here, and this is a wonderful experience that I'm having, and I'm seeing that there are improvements in me in just 3 meetings. Last meeting, I was not able to speak in the table topic speech. This meeting I could speak well. There were disturbances also, but then I can see improvements in me. Similarly, you all will also be able to see improvements in you. So I welcome you all. Whosoever is available, join us and we will grow together.
Yes, great. So thank you so much, everyone. So let's wrap up for today. We will see you in next meeting on 27th of November. Thank you, Naresh, Yoga Lakshmi, Lucky, Anand.
You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Naresh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raj, for organizing such a wonderful meeting. All the best, Toastmaster Lucky ma'am.
Great. So, Naresh, are you in that WhatsApp group where we circulate our meeting details?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I've just joined today, sir.
Okay, great. So you would be receiving the information about next club meetings, isn't it, Naresh?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you, Naresh. Thank you, Lucky.
I'm blessed, sir.
Anything you wish to share, and maybe
Thank you.
anything before wrap up today? Okay, I think we have spoken a lot. Thank you, Lucky. Naresh. See you next time. Connect.
Great evening, sir, madam. Great evening.
Thank you. Great evening, Naresh. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.